warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Dara Aulianisa, with class student number is 035 and I'm from class 4A. Today I want to talk about the book. Before I explain the book, I want to talk about a problem that often happens in English learning today. And yeah, we can see many students study English for years, but they still feel difficult when speaking, writing, or understanding English. And yeah, that usually the main problem is not from the grammar, but from vocabulary. And students often know grammar rules, but they don't have enough words to express their ideas. Because of that, they become less confident and afraid to communicate in English. And another problem is that vocabulary teaching in class is sometimes boring. Do you agree with this statement? Yeah, and I'm agree with that statement because students are only asked to memorize word lists without understanding how to use the words in real situation. As a result, they easily forget the vocabulary they learn. So imagine if there is a textbook that not only explains vocabulary theory but also gives a practical classroom techniques that are easy to apply, and a textbook that helps teachers make vocabulary learning more meaningful, interactive, and effective. The textbook is How to Teach Vocabulary by Scott Thornberry. In this presentation, I will explain the content of the book, its strengths, weakness, and why this book is highly recommended for English teachers and English education students. Now, let's talk about the book. The title of the book is How to Teach Vocabulary. It is written by Scott Thornberry and published by Pearson Longman. This book is part of the How to Teach series and has around 191 pages. And the target readers of this book are EFL and ESL teachers, especially teachers who want to improve their vocabulary teaching skills. This book explains the full process of vocabulary teaching. It discusses what vocabulary is, how students learn words, and how teachers should choose vocabulary, and also how to test student vocabulary understanding. And another interesting thing is this book connects theory with classroom practice. So readers not only learn concept, but they also learn how to apply the idea in real teaching students. And then the book also includes text and files and extra readings for deeper learning. Now I will explain the strengths of this book. For the first strength is the balance between theory and practice. Each chapter explains vocabulary theory clearly and also provides practical classroom activities, so teachers can directly apply that ideas in their classroom. And the second strength is learner autonomy focus. This book teaches students how to learn vocabulary independently using techniques like word cards, mnemonics, and guessing meaning from context. The third strength is that the book covers the full teaching cycle. The author explains everything from choosing vocabulary, introducing words, practicing vocabulary, testing students until helping students become independent learners. And the last is the fourth strength is the test files and reflection tools. The book includes photocopiable tasks and answer keys which are useful for teacher training and self-study. Teachers can also reflect on their own teaching methods. Overall, the book is very practical and classroom friendly. And yeah guys, besides the strengths, the book also has some weakness. The first weakness is that the book is outdated because it was published in 2002. Some parts are less relevant to today's digital learning environment. And the second weakness is limited technology integration. The book doesn't discuss language learning apps, online corpora like COCA or BNC, or digital vocabulary learning strategies. Even though these are common in modern teaching today. The third weakness is the limited multilingual perspective. The book mostly uses the perspective of native English speakers and doesn't deeply explain how students' first language can affect vocabulary learning. And the last is the fourth weakness is that the book is text heavy. There are only a few visual aids such as diagrams or mind maps, so visual learners may feel less interested while reading it. And even though the book has weakness, the main ideas are still useful and relevant. And now we're gonna talk about why should we read this book. For the first, for pre-service teachers or university students, this book helps build foundational knowledge about vocabulary teaching and provide ready-to-use classroom techniques. And then, for in-service teachers, this book can refresh and improve their teaching strategies. It also introduces the lexical approach in a practical way. And then, for learners and trainers, this book encourages independent learning. The text files are also useful for workshop and self-study. One sentence that I really agree with is, vocabulary is the most important part of being good at a language. I agree because without vocabulary, communication becomes very difficult. Even if students understand grammar, they still cannot express ideas clearly because if they don't know enough words. And in conclusion, How to Teach Vocabulary is a practical, well-organized, and useful textbook for English teachers and students in English education. Even though some parts feel outdated in today's digital era, the main ideas and teaching strategies are still very relevant and can still be applied in the classroom today. I highly recommend this book for anyone who wants to improve vocabulary teaching and learning. And then that's all from me. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.